So let's talk about the calendar. One of the questions was, I'm looking at Unit 2 and I'm really on Unit 4. Is that about where you all are? Unit 4. Okay, so what I'm going to do, and here's my little fast track. It's a lot easier if it's behind where I am than where I'm ahead of where I am. So I'm going to go back, and I started my calendar in September, so you can see where my Unit 0 for my Start Smart began. Well, my school really started back in August, and I need to go back, and we started on the 28th. So I'm going to go to the date that I started, and you would go back into where, to kind of where you started, and then kind of maneuver it from there. All I need to do is add a non-teaching day, and it will, and okay that non-teaching day. But then when I go back to that particular day on August 28th, I will remove that non-teaching day, and it will reset my calendar to begin from that particular day. So that's one way that your teachers can go back and kind of fix that. So notice now I'll start with Start Smart there in August. And so when I go back to...
Did you catch that? Did everybody catch that?
Did you see that?
Okay.
How I did that? Okay,
I have never seen that before, so I'm kind of blown away.
Yes!
Like, what did you just do? So...
Okay, so say I want to move it to the 21st. Okay, so if again, your day 1 started in February and you know that's not right, set it back to where you really started school, and that will give you a better area of where you really are. So I'm going to go move that to the 21st. I'm going to move it a week up. So I will add a non-teaching day and press OK. Then I will go back to that same day, and I will remove that non-teaching day, and then my calendar will bump back up to that. Now it will be on the 21st instead. Now this only works, right, if you're moving it back. If you're moving the calendar forward, you have to add non-teaching days.
Anybody else think that's just like voodoo that she just did? That was like voodoo. That's crazy. Is that going to help you, classroom teachers, as far as getting started again? Now, it is important to note, though, that you're still going to need to go back in and look and see, add some non-teaching days. I had 3 snow days this week. Those things, so that you can get it. So it's still going to take some tweaking, but that makes it get you started back up with the starting at back in whatever August 16th, or whenever you guys got started.
So now I can go back and click my Wonders
We have
icon.
a confirmation. What'd you say? It works. It works. See, it works.
Shortcuts are always good, right? Okay, I'm going to go back up into my Wonders icon, so it will take me back to that home page. And all I'm going to press is today, because it still thinks I'm on Unit 4, Week 1, where we were before I made the changes. When I press today, it's telling me I'm on Unit 4, Week 6. So I've pushed it quite a bit. And then if I need to make changes from that point, then I can go back into my calendar, and it might just be a couple of tweaks that will put me back. If, say, I'm on Unit 5, Week 1, then I will only need to delete 2 days. I'll only need to take 2 days from my calendar instead of pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing all of that time.
Everybody comfortable with that, because that's huge, because that's going to get the calendar. And as I said at the beginning before we started this session, was if you can get the calendar set up, then that alleviates questions like, well, what about how do I assign the resources to all the classrooms? Just did it. As long as you get the calendar set up, all those resources that are available will be automatically available for your students.
Okay, I'm actually going to tweak mine a little bit, because I want to not be on Week 6.
Check.
So I'm going to take some of these non-teaching days off in January. so that I can move it backwards a couple days so that I will be on
Is that the only
week
way
5.
really just taking out the teaching days? You can't just say, I want to move unit 4, week 5 to this week. It's
Yeah.
just-
Nope. And don't do move. Okay, let me just tell you, move does not do what you think it will do. Because
Move
it
will get
doesn't.
funky. Move will get funky. If you try to move, hey, I want to move this lesson block to here.
Yeah, and this is with capital bolded letters. Do not move.
Do
Because
not.
what will happen is that if I went onto my calendar and I tried to move unit 4, week 1, and I'm pushing it up maybe where unit 3 is, well, all I'm doing is moving that into that spot.
And think about
it
it's
doesn't
almost as
move
if you're
everything
cutting
else.
and pasting, not as if you're cutting and letting everything roll down from there. So
Right.
it's literally like a cut and paste, boom, we put
Yeah.
that unit there. Because we don't know for sure that you want it there and it should scroll down from there.
Right.
So we gave you the ability to say, all right, you just want to take this unit, move it there, great, go for it.
Yeah. So you'll have a unit 4, week 1 in the middle of unit 3, week 5.
So is that what
yeah.
happened?
Ever be a way to just,
That's a great suggestion box item. Yeah, exactly. But as of right now, don't use move.
Yeah, don't use move.
If you do accidentally do that, is there a way to go back and reset it?
You'd reset your whole class though.
Okay.
If you did that, I
Doable.
so happen to know 2 people that can help you do that. Yeah. Any other questions about that calendar? And remember, your calendar is really key. It's saving you a lot of work on your student backpack side because everything's already being populated automatically, depending on what your calendar says where you are.